All right, so as the country is all paying attention to other things going on right now, which are absolutely drastic and a 5-alarm fire, RFK is absolutely destroying our health infrastructure in this country in a way that is clear and obvious and a present danger. The Food and Drug Administration is planning to use artificial intelligence to radically increase efficiency in deciding whether to approve new drugs and devices. With a Trump-driven reduction of nearly 2,000 employees, agency officials view artificial intelligence as a way to speed drugs to the market. So here we go. The AI revolution is upon us. You have a lot of these tech bro billionaires are bragging about the fact that everybody's going to lose their job because of AI. So 2,000 employees fired from the FDA and our health services, right? Oh, we're going to use AI to determine which drug should be approved and which drug shouldn't be approved. Guys, I don't know if you know this. AI has a massive problem with these things. I believe they're called hallucinations, where sometimes they'll just make some shit up. It's actually kind of scary because it shows you how AI really mimics like human consciousness in many ways. Because a human, if they're in a corner and they want to get out, they'll make something up, right? And the AI does that. You've had lawyers try to, submit things that were written by AI, and they literally just make up cases and cite totally false things and then run with it, right? So that's terrifying. Relying on AI to approve medicine? That's crazy, bro. That is crazy. I would want the best doctors in the country to be reviewing this stuff and to be making the decisions, not fucking AI that's run by like Elon Musk or some other Silicon Valley asshole. This is crazy. And this is just the beginning, y'all. This is just the beginning. But we also have this. RFK Jr. to fire all members of the CDC's Vaccine Advisory Committee. Jesus Christ. Health Secretary Robert F. Kennedy Jr. plans to fire all 17 members of the panel that advises the Centers for Disease Control and Prevention on vaccines, he said Monday. Quote, the committee has been plagued with persistent conflicts of interest and has become little more than a rubber stamp for any vaccine, Kennedy wrote in opinion piece published in the Wall Street Journal. He wrote that the decision is meant to restore faith in vaccines. Oh my God. Destroying vaccines to restore faith in vaccines. Nearly 2 hours after Kennedy's column was published, members of the panel received termination notices from the CDC, according to a copy of the email seen by Politico. Per the June 9, 2025 directive from the Secretary of the U.S. Department of Health and Human Services, this email serves as a formal notice of your immediate termination as a member of the Advisory Committee on Immunization Practices. ACIP votes on updates to the CDC's vaccine schedule. The CDC director has the power to overrule those recommendations, but rarely does. Kennedy, a longtime vaccine skeptic, will now be able to select replacements for all members who usually serve 4-year terms. So RFK Jr. is going to get to pick who goes on the vaccine committees. I think we all know they're going to be anti-vaccine people. His one dyed-in-the-wool, tried and true belief is that he thinks vaccines are bullshit. He thinks they're poisoning you. He thinks they're horrible. So he's going to bring in a bunch of fucking cranks, bro. He's going to bring in a bunch of junk science believers. We're at the point that now it's like, you can't get civilized healthcare in this country. I mean, we don't have universal healthcare, so in a sense, you've never been able to get civilized healthcare in this country. But at least we knew the proper protocol and the proper medicine and the proper vaccines for everybody to take. Now, that's going away. That's going away. So this is from Gabrielle A. Perry. As an epidemiologist, I feel like I can't breathe. I genuinely can't breathe having to act normal, like nothing is happening. Like people aren't going to die because a cult is in charge of the country. They are in a cult. Republicans are a fascist death cult, firing all cancer doctors and vaccine specialists. They fired every scientific advisor at the National Cancer Institute. They just fired every single person on the vaccine panel for the nation. We are no longer part of the WHO, and there is no plan for the flu season this fall. God help us. So they slow rolled the flu vaccine for this year, right? Now there's no plan for the flu season. So maybe you won't even be able to get a flu shot, which means flu rates are going to spike. More people are going to die. Fired all the cancer experts, all the vaccine experts. And you can see here that we literally know exactly who these people are. Last weekend, the National Cancer Institute had 28 scientific advisors. Today, it has 0. 0. 0. So now, if you live in the United States of America, we need to rely more on either like state scientific boards, right? So, look at a functioning state like New York, for example. You have to rely on what they say, their health advice, their information. Or you need to look at what are they saying in the UK, right? What are they saying in Canada? because science in this country is being absolutely obliterated. It's being absolutely destroyed. At the same time, by the way, you know this, they massively slashed NIH funding. They massively slashed pediatric cancer research. So now the medicines of the future are not only in jeopardy, they're already cooked. You can't cut the NIH massive amounts of money, destroy scientific research, destroy research for medicine in this country, and expect it all to work out. And by the way, at the same time, foreign students, the best and the brightest, foreign students who would come into this country and learn here and research here and get the new scientific breakthroughs here, Trump is trying to ban them from coming to the country. In every way, shape, and form, science is under attack in this country, under assault in this country. There is a war on science being led by a fucking crank who literally drinks blue fish tank dye on a regular basis. Methylene blue is the new fad shit on the right. It's this like blue fish tank dye, which is used for some illnesses as well. They take it like fucking recreationally, and RFK takes like quadruple the dose he's supposed to fucking take. I mean, the guy is literally a crank. The guy drinks raw milk and thinks it's healthier when raw milk is way, way less healthy than pasteurized milk. Like, the number of false beliefs this guy had, it's off the fucking charts. This is why he had a fucking brain worm, right? Eating, like, fucking roadkill meats. I mean, he's a crank, and he believes in junk science. All these assholes who think they know better than, like, actual experts and doctors. Meanwhile, their beliefs are based off of, like, some shitty blog they read in 2004 with some crank guy who's selling the new version of snake oil. Like, the real frauds, guys, the real frauds are the alternative medicine cranks. There's a reason it's called alternative medicine. It didn't make the cut to become actual medicine. That's how it's alternative, right? And that's the world RFK is in. He thinks anything any snake oil salesman tells you will work. And he thinks anything from Pharma is evil and they're trying to poison you. The reality about Big Pharma is this. They price gouge the shit out of everybody. The capitalism in this country is insanely corrupt, and they exploit you and they price gouge the shit out of you. But that's the problem, is the price gouging. It's not whether or not the medicine works. The medicine fucking works. The medicine works. Vaccines work, antibiotics work, whatever, that it all works. It's people can't afford it because this country is built on exploitation and hyper-capitalism. And I mean, honestly, we should nationalize Big Pharma and make it so that, you know, it's just funded through tax money and everybody's medicine is just covered, right? Like, that's the solution. But he's not in favor of that. He's not in favor of universal healthcare, Medicare for all. He's not in favor of nationalizing Big Pharma. He's in favor of destroying the existence of the medicines that work. Oh my God. It's incredible. There's a difference between being anti-Big Pharma in the sense that you're against the price gouging they do and just being anti-modern medicine. RFK is anti-modern medicine, and this is not getting the coverage that it absolutely needs and that it absolutely deserves. There's so much other crazy shit going on, and right under our noses, our entire scientific infrastructure in this country is being obliterated. They're taking a fucking sledgehammer to it. That's the show, y'all. I love you very much. You guys know the drill. Everybody, please click like, click subscribe. If you do anything, just click that subscribe button. It helps out massively and costs you nothing. Thank you to everybody who supports this show on Patreon. If you'd like to support, that link is below, or you could tip with that thanks button on YouTube, or you can support Crystal Kyle and Friends on Substack. That link is also below. And go subscribe to Corin's World, the YouTube channel where we post the Kyle and Corin podcast. We still haven't missed a week since we started doing that. So go subscribe to my boy Corin. We're trying to get him to 100,000 subs. He's at about 14 or 15 now. All right, I love you guys. I'll talk to you soon. Peace. Hey, y'all, do me a favor and like and subscribe. It helps out big time in the algorithm. Click the bell as well for notifications when videos drop, and watch that video on screen right now. You know you want to.